Recently, you might have seen this clip from the first 2020 US presidential debate.
You want to call him, what do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
white
name.
Supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and white
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what.
Who are the Proud Boys, though? They've been on the peripheral for a while. They've been a group with media coverage that I've seen on and off since 2017. And ultimately, they're an extreme group that continues to make headlines because of their views. And their intolerance for others outside of those views has led to violence and hate. So it might come as a surprise to you that the Proud Boys actually gained their name from a Disney song made famous by the Broadway version of Aladdin. Let me explain. In August of 2017, Charlottesville, Virginia saw a really big rally called Unite the Right. It's at this event that I feel the Proud Boys gained a major name. All of them with tiki torches marching through the streets in protest of a Confederate statue of Robert E. Lee being taken down. It's an iconic moment that's within modern America's timeline that's filled with uncertainty and fear. As a cis white male myself, I didn't want to be associated at all with this rally and this group of people, and neither did the tiki torch manufacturers, which had a really difficult time rebounding from this event. Since the Unite the Right rally, leader Gavin McInnes has been seen on and off. He hosts his own podcasts, he does live speaking engagements, and makes appearances in the media whenever possible. Regardless of how anybody feels about him, he's an extremely charismatic man. And without his charisma, the Proud Boys in no way would be as big as they are, having chapters all throughout the United States. Part of his charm is that he loves to tell anecdotal stories and jokes. One of those being how the Proud Boys actually got their name.
Like we're called Proud Boys because I went to one of my kids' music recitals and some ponce got up there, and while everyone's playing the piano and the violin and doing stuff they tried, he gets up and he goes, "Proud of your boy, I'll make you proud of your boy." It's some song from Aladdin. And I was looking around for the dad because I thought there's no way this dad is proud of his boy. And of course,
Proud of Your Boy was cut from the original 1992 Aladdin film and originally written by lyricist Howard Ashman, the man who also wrote lyrics to songs for The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. McInnes' interpretation of the song is one of weakness and anti-masculinity, something that he's extremely passionate about. He has strong beliefs that men and masculinity is completely under attack in the 21st century. His anecdotal story about how the Proud Boys got their name and his joking manner about it tells a lot about what the Proud Boys are all about. They believe that masculinity can and should be aggressive and violent, that the patriarchal society that currently exists should continue to stay the status quo. In a society that continues to question what gender is or can be, the Proud Boys want to stick to male and female stereotypes and believing that women should be subservient to men, and that all other genders or identities are sinful under God. And they do this all while jokingly singing the song Proud of Your Boy as they march through the streets. This far-right Christian conservative viewpoint really contradicts that of Howard Ashman in absolutely ridiculous ways. Howard Ashman grew up as a gay Jewish New York theater kid. He had his first big break in 1982, teaming up with composer Alan Menken to create the show The Little Shop of Horrors, and that cult show would turn into a cult classic film in 1986 when it starred Rick Moranis and Ellen Greene. The success of that show would get him onto Disney's radar, as he was picked up to be the lyricist for the Little Mermaid film. And after Mermaid, he pitched his own idea for a film, Aladdin. He put together a few songs and pitched a film treatment. The movie would get greenlit, but he was whisked away to work on Beauty and the Beast after it was having some of its own problems. And Beauty and the Beast would be his last completed work, as right before it actually debuted, he would die from complications of AIDS, the biggest epidemic in the US during the 1980s, and a problem that would shine a unfairly negative light on the LGBTQ+ community. His death would lead to some of the songs for Aladdin being on the cutting room floor, including Proud of Your Boy, as the movie was completely rewritten before its release. The song would make it into the 2011 Broadway musical version of Aladdin, however, and become somewhat of an anthem for the LGBT+ community. Going back to his songwriting though, especially the songs he wrote for Disney, Howard Ashman's lyrics feel deeply personal. Set aside the fact that he's writing them to be sung by a mermaid or a beast, Ashman's words are extremely human. His characters, like him, showcase vulnerability, and are usually minorities in a world that rejects them for who they are. Ultimately, his views and lyrics are about communities that have been oppressed and villainized by a larger society. And the song Proud of Your Boy is truly about classism. A poor boy who grew up with a poor mother and is found stealing food. And Aladdin stealing, although done out of necessity, is something that he struggles with as he sees the wrongdoings and the hurt that he brings to his mother. And that he'd like his mother to actually see him as a hero and to truly be proud of him. Ashman and his song are the antithesis of the Proud Boys' view on masculinity. An anti-gay, anti-Semitic group named for a song that was written by a gay Jewish man. A vulnerable moment for a character who doesn't see himself above the women in his life, and in fact chooses to do right by their moral guidance. Honestly, I'd be surprised if any Proud Boy actually did the research and knew anything about the song Proud of Your Boy, or if they understood the life and lyrics of Howard Ashman in general. Just like the Tiki Torches, a use of this song as an anthem for the alt-right could tarnish the reputation of its writer. And despite what happens in the future, there will always be a footnote in the history of this song linking it to the Proud Boys. But from my bias, I would hate to see Howard Ashman continuing to be linked to a group that continues to say hateful things and acting out in violence. In this way, I think we should continue to denounce the Proud Boys and denounce their use of this song as part of their name. Equality is something that this channel has always strived for, and I'm extremely proud to know and talk to a lot of you. I have a very diverse audience for this channel. It's something that brings me a lot of joy. People with different backgrounds or skin colors or genders. And you've all found this channel as a place to be uplifting. So this is me asking you to continue to love with an open mind and heart. And as always, keep moving forward.